spooky dude, spooky dude, spooky dude, spooky dude, spooky dude.
Real ceiling. It's just the witch to look at the night sky. I read about it in Hogwarts, a history.
Oh, did you now? Did you, Hermione? Very interesting. Hey. We got a new toy. What the? That, ooh, figured it out. Dude, I saw Fantastic Four last night and it was, I can't stop thinking about it. Like, it's gonna be hard to work because I just can't stop thinking about that movie. I just love Marvel movies so much. All right, there we go. Now, how does this thing work? I think I see the answer. No. Oh, if I go like that, yeah. What's up, baby? All right, we've successfully figured this out. Now I need to take you off. Can I turn you like this? Hey guys, what's up? All right, so this week's vlog is gonna be different. Clearly, I got this new little contraption in a whiteboard, and see, originally we had recorded 2 weeks ago, right before Idaho, a brief history of our family. But then I had enough footage, so I didn't use it. So now here we are. I'm on the floor, and you're basically on the ceiling. And I'm gonna give you a history of House Adonna. Hence Hermione Granger saying, Hogwarts, a history. Instead, we get House Adonna, a history. All right, with each of these 3 colors, I'm going to give you people in purple. You know, you can never really tell if it's purple or pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, they're more like entities or, I don't know, living creatures that have beating hearts and breathe. Next, you are going to get dates, not like the fruit. I don't like the fruit. Dates in green. And lastly, in blue, you're going to get the respective event. 4, 5. There we go. So the first person you need introduced to is yours truly. But I feel like since you've seen me, R-I-T-C. All right, since you've seen me over the past, 6 or 7 episodes, you kind of get a feel for who I am. So the next person you'll be introduced to is Anne, her maiden name, Moyes. And we'll pause it right there with the people, because that brings us to our very first date, April 25th, 2021. And what happened on this date? Well, on the first date, it was actually John and Anne's first date. Woo! Woo! How romantic. Hey, is it looking?
Yeah.
It's a little dark, but it'll do. So this is gonna be Anne's rendition of how we met and fell in love. Babe, take it away.
In college, I worked for McCorkle Aquatic Pavilion at the Ohio State University, and that is where I met John. We were both lifeguards there. I actually don't remember the first time we met. I just remember this one time I was swimming there, and he commented on my tattoos.
What?
And then I thought he was attractive.
Yeah, she did. Pew, pew, pew.
He was not as muscular as he is right now.
No, but I was still dead sexy, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
So we had known each other for a little while.
Years passed and the ring disappeared out of existence.
We were just like acquaintances. It's not like we were ever like close friends. And then one day, he said something about Alex Turner. And I was like, wait, I love the Arctic Monkeys. That was like right before COVID, I think. We started texting when we both went home. It was like one text every few weeks or something. And then we went back to work. And I think we started getting closer after COVID.
Do you see how annoying this is? Do you see what I'm trying to fix?
Yeah.
All right.
So we were at the pool and then
All right. Move. I'm taking over from here. Because this is where it gets good. Look, I ignored her for like 3 years. I do recall seeing her swim in the pool. And I was always very attracted to her, but I was nervous that it would work. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to date her because that'll actually work. Yeah. And then there was this other girl at the pool named Athena, and I was like, yo, Athena, you never hang out with me. And then Anne said to me, well, you never hang out with me. Oh, busted.
Whoa.
Busted. She pulled out that Carol Britt right there. And so I said, fine, we can hang out one day. And we shook hands. And then I remember she came to pick me up because we were going to get pizza. Wait, but before then, I had said, why don't we go on like these cool dinner themed things related to Arctic monkeys.
We were gonna go on a date for each album and like pick the restaurant and our outfits based on the album.
And I just thought that was a great creative idea, a stroke of genius, if you will. She thought it was like a date, like she thought I was into her, but I wasn't. First date was whatever people say I am, that's what I'm not. And she picked me up, and I told myself, walking down the stairs of my apartment, I said, look, you just have to do this one time because you told her you would, and then you never have to see this girl again, because I just graduated college like the day before. I was like, something's gonna happen and you're never gonna see her again. And then we walked into the restaurant. It was a really awkward drive there because we were both nervous. And we walked into the restaurant and she went up to say table for two. I was like, yeah, you can go tell him. And then I saw her from behind and her butt looked really good. And I was like, oh wow, her butt looks good. And then we sat down at the desk, at the table, at the booth. And then she said, well, I want to move to Colorado. In my brain went, oh no, you're leaving. And from that point on, the rest is history, babe.
And now here we are in Utah, married with 2 kitty cats and a puppy dog.
So that is how my wife and I met. And we're back. The next 2 people that need introduced are none other than Cosmo and Elaine, the sweet kitty cats. And what date goes along with the sweet kitty cats? Well, that would be May 22nd, 2022. Look at that, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's crazy. I did not plan that. I just saw that right now. And what happens on this date other than Cosmo and Elaine adopted? Nice. Oh my goodness. Don't disturb me. Don't disturb me, Dada. Come on, guys. Yes, mister. What does he like to do, baby?
He wants to go in this pantry over here.
Open it up and let's see what he does. Oh, man. He's like, no way, they finally let me in here. Why does he want to go in here?
He likes to eat this Christmas stuff.
Larry girl. He also likes to sniff the microphone. Hello, Larry. So, babe, how did we get the kitty cats?
Well, I had a cat for a long time named Aurora, and she was my special kitty cat that I took to college. Sadly, it was time for her to go. We came back from New York, and she wasn't herself. She was sick and hard for her to breathe. She had already gone blind at this point, too. I called the vet, and we were gonna take her to be euthanized, but then we took her there, and the vets took her back, and then they came back like 2 minutes later and said, before we could do anything, she just went. Classic stinky girl. And I wanted to wait a little bit longer to get another cat, but John said, just think about how many other kitty cats are out there that need your love. And as soon as he said that, I was like, okay, we can get another cat.
By this point, it was either April or May of 2022. And what was it called?
For the Love of Jane.
For the Love of Jane. We saw 2 kitty cats, and what were their names?
Blizzard and Sunday, I think.
Ooh, we didn't like those names. So we came up with our own. Ladies and gentlemen, my pleasure to introduce to you Cosmo and Elaine.
Yeah.
Cosmo, aka the big boy. And Larry girl, Elaine, aka the sweet girl.
Or PLG, Pretty Laning Girl. PLG. I love PLG.
Yeah, we both love the PLG.
Yeah.
And we both love the big boy.
Yeah, but he's a mama's boy. I mean, just look at him. You put him on my lap and he'll sit there for hours.
He's not going anywhere. And we're back once again. The 5th and final entity who you get introduced to. Spell it with me, baby. Ghost. This is gonna be April 28th, 2023. Hey, look at that, 3s. Bunch of 3s across the board. I swear I'm not planning any of this. This is wild. What happens here? Ghost found. Now, I say found and not adopted because he was kind of just found in the woods. Well, here, one, cue the video, roll it. Alright, let's get into playing this game. Oh my goodness. Can we zoom out anymore? Or should we just zoom in on him? Alright, so at this point, Ann and I are smitten. We have the cats, and then we think we're just gonna go off on our adventure and get married and live the rest of our lives happily ever after. But someone had different plans. All of a sudden, we saw an Instagram post from a mutual friend from the pool. What did it say, babe?
6 to 8 month old puppy looking for his forever home. I saw that picture and I knew immediately that we had to rescue him. That was our puppy dog. We weren't even looking for a puppy dog. I just saw him and I knew we had to go get him.
And said he was crate trained and good with kitty cats and puppy dogs.
Yeah.
I got news for you. He's not good with kitty cats.
No, he wants to eat him.
And he'll hump any puppy dog he sees. Look, babe. Gave him a kiss.
Oh my goodness.
Do you like getting his kiss?
Yeah.
What's it like? But he's getting a lot better.
Yeah.
So then we packed our bags, we drove to North Carolina, and oh my goodness.
Our eyes changed forever.
Oh my goodness, I remember when we first walked into Isaac's house and it was and he was walking in circles. Look at how well behaved he's being right now.
I knew you want to keep hiking, babe.
Okay, don't. Say hi, buddy. And I just started giving him some food, and then we took him for a hike.
First hike.
I gave him some food, and he knew, oh, this is my daddy. This guy means business. Isn't that right, dude? That was Friday, International Spooky Day. And then that Saturday morning, we took him for his second hike.
This was a big hike up the mountain. He was just a little puppy then, so he had the puppy energy where he would just like keep going and didn't realize that he was tired.
He still has that now. I have no fear. He has not lost that.
And so then when we drove home, we drove from North Carolina back up to Ohio, and this dude just fell asleep on my lap the entire way home.
Now we just say that this guy yips to yipe, because he does. But that day really changed our lives forever, and we love him. And that is the quickest version of how we got the spooky toad. Spooky toad!
Ghost.
Oh.
Oh.
All right, you want to go
Come
back
on,
down,
puppy
buddy?
legs. I accidentally got a video of that. Ghost. Ghost. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
And we're back once again. Now you may notice everyone's been introduced, but there are 2 more dates. So as far as storytelling goes, kind of failed you, because I've given you all of this. But the history of the house is yet to be complete. The 4th date. Oh baby. June 10th, 2023. J plus A, married. Ooh, betrothed in holy matrimony. Woo, baby. Oh, no. She gave me so many gifts. Why are you getting so many gifts?
Come here, buddy. Get on
Get your booty up on the bed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a happy guy. That's a happy guy.
James, buddy. While Spooky Tunes getting his booty up on the bed, we're gonna tell you about how we got married. 2 yawners.
Yeah, we tired. We need to go to bed.
Yeah. So you got anything to say about our wedding, babe? June 10th, 2023. What was that, buddy?
I really enjoyed the day. It was really fun, especially when we were driving up to the church with Olivia to take pictures, and then we ran into the McVeys.
The McVeys. Yo, what up, JD McVeeses?
I had a lot of fun that day, and it was a very special day. We got married.
Yeah, she's tired. Oh my goodness, the funniest picture. We just went through all the pictures. What picture am I thinking of, babe? We just went through all the pictures with Olivia.
Yeah, when we were in Wyoming with Olivia, we looked at all the pictures, and Olivia was just like pressing through them.
Okay, I'm thinking
and
of
then
2
all of
now.
a sudden, it's of everyone exiting the church, and like everyone's smiling and like just looking nice.
Everyone's just walking out normally.
Yeah.
My mom is like, get me out of here.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you see Aunt Tamara walking down like the aisle like she's a supermodel.
She is a supermodel.
It's awesome.
And she was like, ah. It was so funny. And then like 2 or 3 slides later, you see.
And then you see Breck.
You see
It's
Brett.
like a close up of him giving the side eye. Yeah, Breck's just like walking out, and then Olivia has the camera in
And
his face, and he's just.
Here.
Wait, I'll do it again. Yeah.
It was awesome. So I actually was not able to enjoy the wedding until we moved out here, and I kind of like, I feel a lot more confident in myself and in just like more comfortable in a weird way with life. But now this is what we do. This will suffice us being on this bed for what the next date is, because it's going to end abruptly here in about 45 seconds. But yeah, the wedding was awesome. I think the most important part is I definitely married the right person. Do you agree? I love you, babe. And we love this movie, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
So with that next date, just know what gets accomplished. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. For the 5th final date, June 13, 2025. This is the day that will go down in infamy, infirmary, whatever it is, in the history of House Adonna. And that is House Adonna moves out west. Woo, baby! To Utah to be exact, but you guys know that. Here we are, 5 people, 5 dates, 5 respective events. Class is now out of session. Thus concludes the history of House Adonna. Woo! I just saw Fantastic Four, and that was the best Marvel movie I've ever seen, without a doubt. It had everything. I'm gonna go back and see it tomorrow. I'm gonna go back and see it Saturday, and I'm gonna go back and see it Sunday. Wow. I'm without word. I'm speechless. Without speech, wordless. I don't know. I don't even know. Have a good night. I don't know what to say. That was so amazing. Could you by chance just like hold my phone and get a video of me right here? Could you just hold my phone real quick and get a video of me right here?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. It's already recording.
Gotcha.
Here, I'll stand here so you can get it. Okay. Do I look like a member of the Fantastic Four?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
It was so good I had to take her to see it. Are you excited, baby?
Yeah.
Do you know what it's about?
Nope.
Who's in the Fantastic Four?
Pedro Pascal.
No, like who are the members?
I don't know.
Oh my
I don't know
goodness.
anything.